Well, it highlights that Europe has a problem. I mean, who can be surprised that anti-European, anti-establishment parties win the majority of the vote in a country where you have 30% of the people at risk of poverty and social exclusion, when you have 35% of the youth being unemployed, when the whole country has been basically left alone to deal with the migrant challenge. I mean, or can people in Brussels be surprised that indeed there's a form of insurrection? So that calls for an answer, and the answer cannot be, well, we need a friendly government in Rome that will continue the policies that basically produce this insurrection. No, we should rather tackle the root causes of the insurrection. Now, to be honest, it's going to be very difficult now to find a government in Italy that will tackle the issues. But then again, if people believe that, if Berlusconi's alliance had won a majority, then we would be safe, what would that alliance do? First, the very existence of this alliance shows that the dominant party in European politics, that is the EPP, Mr. Berlusconi's friends, are all too happy to go in bed and deep in bed with national populists of the worst species. I mean, we have seen that in Austria. They don't find anything wrong with that. And had that coalition had a success in Italy, we would see Berlusconi deeply in bed, not with young girls, but with middle-aged extreme right people. And I find that the Christian Democrats in Europe are happy entertaining these visions. Now, I'm glad that this is not possible. Now, what will be the alternative? I don't know. I really don't know, because we might see Cinque Stelle becoming, say, government-like and decide to go and govern, but then with whom? If their choice is to go with their fellow insurrectionists of the extreme right, not sure that we are going to have good results. Now, what they might do is go in bed with the arch-enemies of Partito Democratico, and maybe that mix could produce policies that will go to the heart of what goes wrong in Italy. But I remain to be convinced, and we'll see how long Gentiloni will be in Palazzo Chigi. Well, what defines a socialist party? One value, social justice. What we did see over the last few decades, and especially I would say the last 10-15 years, we have seen one after the other the socialist parties across Europe dumping that value, that is social justice, and adopting neoliberal orthodoxy. And you know, Renzi can be all smiles, but that's basically his kind of thinking. And the French socialists likewise, and the SPD in Germany likewise. So basically, they accept this idea that weakening the state, weakening collective bargaining, making the rich richer, giving more power to the market, etc., will result in better outcomes for society. Well, don't be surprised that those people who voted left in the past are not exactly happy. So they vote right, they get right-wing policies. They vote left, they get right-wing policies. Don't be surprised that they are looking elsewhere. So, I mean, Renzi is a very good theater actor, but that's about it. The policies that he's been pushing for Italy were policies that were geared toward two things: pleasing the economic establishment, and B, staying in power. And, well, I think that this is not by chance that people have punished him.